This is Barbell Therapy, the podcast helping women build strength, confidence, and self-trust through fitness and real conversations. I'm your host, Coach Kate. Get comfy and let's get into it. Welcome back to Barbell Therapy, and here I am again with an unpopular opinion. Okay, you do not have to look forward to every single meal that you eat. And if you think you need to eat a gourmet meal every single time and you're stuck from losing weight, I get it. There's problem number one of several. Now, before you're like, wait, am I not allowed to enjoy food? Now, no, you should enjoy your food, right? You need to release food's chokehold on your mind. You get me? Like, your mindset around food is the issue here, not the fact that you want to eat good food, right? I'm not the anti-food enjoyment police. Trust me. I love good food. I love good restaurants. My husband and I literally have conversations about where we want to live, hinged on making sure we are near good food, okay? One of our favorite pastimes is finding new places to eat and coffee shops with yummy pastries. I digress. You are using food as your primary source of dopamine. And when every single meal has to be exciting, indulgent, comforting, or worth it, fat loss becomes impossible. So let's check in real quick. When you're driving home from work or whatever, what is the thing that you're most excited about? Is your workout, your evening routine, a hobby? Talking to your partner, your kids, your family, reading, resting, or is it dinner? Or maybe you're on the way home overwhelmed AF thinking about dinner that you can't even think about anything else. If the only consistent pleasure in your life is food, or conversely, the thought of it overwhelms the shit out of you, then asking you to create a calorie deficit feels like asking you to remove your only coping mechanism. Good food for you right now is predictable comfort. Listen, food doesn't reject you, it doesn't disappoint you. It doesn't require emotional vulnerability. And getting overwhelmed, meaning you're just going to order something or avoid eating, provides a similar comfort, especially when it means you can justify snacks. Look, you're constantly showing up for everyone, carrying emotional labor. You're constantly on, you give at work, at home, in relationships. So the thought of having to restrict yourself is just absolutely out of the question. The thought of having to plan to make sure that you have enough protein, no thanks. Now, you no longer tolerate neutral meals. You can't look at food as fuel. You get hyperfixated on something that's driven by emotion. Sustainable fat loss requires a lot of neutral, a lot of boring, a lot of repetitiveness, a lot of mental load to remind yourself that discomfort is temporary. Hyper palatable food is designed to override fullness cues. It's science. Your brain lights up differently when you eat highly processed foods, high fat, high sugar combinations, which is dopamine. It's not a lack of discipline, or at least it's not just that. If you cannot imagine eating chicken, rice, vegetables, Greek yogurt, eggs, simple meals without feeling deprived, then your relationship with food is more emotional than nutritional. And that's okay. That's awareness. And now you can lead yourself to make new choices to work on that. The women that I work with often end up realizing it's not that they want a different body, it's that they want a different feeling in their life. They want relief from stress, boredom, loneliness, resentment, exhaustion, all of it. So instead of cutting calories, we need to have a reckoning. Look at what else in your life is bringing you dopamine. What else in your life is bringing you pleasure? What else in your life feels like yours? Some meals can just be like, cool, this hits my protein or fuels my workout. So let's talk strategy. What are the 3 things that you can implement right now? Number 1, build 3 to 4 go-to meals that are simple, repeatable, and satisfying, but not hyper-stimulating. Number 2, intentionally plan your enjoyment meals instead of needing them spontaneously every day. 3, diversify your dopamine. So some ideas for you, right, are to go on walks without your phone, start a hobby, connect with a friend, build or create something. Now we stop outsourcing our happiness to food. And then you can enjoy Waffle Cabin on a snowboarding trip or make yourself some eggs and toast at home instead. That's liberation. That's self-leadership. Let's make fat loss less dramatic. Okay? Love ya, and I'll see you next week.